Hello, it is I, Matt. Welcome to Arachnophiles. And as you can see, I've got Megatron with me because we've gone for a drive to Bugs UK, the bug park, to pick up the 2 scorpions. Hello, we are back at Megatron and we have 2 scorpions in a grocery bag. Rude. Hello, welcome back to Megatron and the Arachnophiles, and welcome back to, well, welcome to for the first time, Heterometrus spinifer. And he looked pretty angry when I got in the car. He was waving his little claws about. I think he's just wondering what the bloody hell's going on, which is entirely fair enough. Heterometrus laoticus. Just in there, look. She's at the front. That's an adult. I think it's unsexed actually, it's not female or male. So I'm not sure, we'll have to wait for a molt or have a look at the underside at some point when it shows itself in the tank. But either way, that's a beautiful sized scorpion. We're going to have our nice little journey back home to Suffolk from Norfolk, where we are now at the bug park. There it is, out there in the wilderness. It's on Nowhere Lane and it literally is in the middle of nowhere, so it was a good choice. We're going to get back now, we'll enjoy the little drive. It will get darker to go back, and then tonight I'll film the rest of the video and we can do their tanks. Alright, back in a bit. Right, we are back at the Arachnophiles HQ, or my kitchen, and we have the stingy boys in the house officially. So as I said in the car, we've got the little baby, which is the Heterometrus spinifer, and this is the adult or sub-adult, not full-grown adult, but close to it, Heterometrus laoticus. So Vietnamese forest scorpion, and I think Thai forest scorpion. The common names are quite confusing because they've been misidentified a lot, and a lot of species have been confused with each other, even with other genuses. So these have been sold as the P. impera, which is the emperor scorpion, which neither of these are. These are both Asian forest scorpions of the Heterometrus genus, and their species are laoticus spinifer. So I'm going to stick to that because that's way easier, even though it's Latin. Alright, let's get these rehoused. This is a temporary home. She's going to get, I say she, no idea, unsexed, but they're going to get bigger at some point, but they'll do in there for now. I've got something bigger, but it's plastic. It's not much more floor space than this overall. It's just, it goes up like, it's one of these basically. But it's ugly, it's too tall. I don't need the height. I'd have to use so much substrate to make it worth using, and sod that. This is one of the spiderling pots, the deeper ones. You can get them on the spider shop for about £1.50, I think. They're really good. I've got the Goliath baby in there. Ooh, one sec. I just grabbed that one Goliath baby, the T. sturmy, because I'm going to show you them in a minute as well, because they've just molted. Yeah, so right, let's crack on. All right, first of all, quickly, as I said, the T. sturmy is molded. It's looking rather nice and a lot bigger. So they've gone from about 1.5 inches, pretty much dead on 1.5 inches, to a very healthy 2.25 inches in one molt. So much more thickness on the legs, all in one molt. I know how much they grow, but my word, still quite surprising when you see it. Anyway, so that's awesome. Right, so we'll do this little baby spinifer first. I'm going to get them in this little house. Pretty simple. A couple of cork-bark hides, quite low profile because they like to feel quite sort of trapped and secure and almost claustrophobic when they hide, rather than a spider that will sit in something that's more its shape. Scorpions are flatter, so they like to sit something flat like them. So we will do exactly that for them. These species, this genus actually, I've learned as I've researched, are grumpy. Which is fine by me. If it's entertaining, I'll enjoy it. And hopefully so will you. This is a YouTube channel after all as well. we might as well enjoy the madder moments for what they are. Now what I am going to do is just give that a bit moisture, because I did this the other day and it's since dried out a little bit. But there was nothing in there at the time, so I didn't need to worry about it. But I'll give it a little mist in now. And as always, we'll top the water up before we pop them in. Don't worry, I'm going to get them out in a minute. Alright, that's a bit of a soak in there, but you know what, that's fine. These bowls are annoying because you have to pour incredibly slowly because they're so shallow that you end up with actually no water in them. There you go. Scorpions do need water present. They will drink as well, like tarantulas. But the thing about scorpions is they're more prone to getting stuck in big, deep bowls, and they can possibly drown if they get stuck in them. So give them a really shallow one, even if it is annoying because it keeps emptying itself every 5 minutes. But you live with what you get. So we're going to bring our little friend in now. I'll zoom in. They're not very prone to using their sting, but this one has been pretty active in there. I'm just going to grab his hide, get it out of the way. So as you can see, he's quite active. So I want to get him in there. I don't want to piss him off too much. You can see this is my first scorpion as well, don't forget. So now these guys quite often will turn around to you. And go this way, mate. So I want to get him to back up. There we go. Now he's been in a bumpy car ride, so he could be a lot grumpier, to be fair to him. See if you can get a good look at him there. There he is. So that's the Heterometrus spinifer scorpling. He's really young, and unlike tarantulas, they can't just shoot up the plastic, which is nice. So it's a lot easier for me to show him to you with one hand. Don't get this with an OBT. So yeah, that's him in there. I will pop his lid on now because I want him to just settle in. But you got a good look at him there. There we go. He is lovely. So he's gonna have an explore, probably go straight in his hide. Oh no, going on to his moss. Alright mate, I'll get your lid on then. So they are terrestrial, but they're opportunistic burrowers, so they'll find things to hide underneath. And then they will burrow a bit deeper under if they have to and make themselves a nice claustrophobic little hide. And they're quite similar to the tarantulas keeping wise. You can feed them the same sort of number of similarly sized prey, the same number of times a month or week or however often it is you might feed yours. I tend to give mine 2 or 3 a week, just once. And that does them all pretty much. Apart from the spiderlings, I might give them 2 every sort of 4 to 5 days, and I might do the same to him. You want to go back in there, buddy. He is adorable. Right, we'll let him check his little pad out and we'll get on to his larger cousin. Go back in, my friend. Here you go. One stingy boy, rehoused. I think he'll be happy in there. The glare's terrible, I won't bother with that shit. Okay, and here we are with the adult Heterometrus laoticus. We've done the little one, spinifer, and this is the larger one, as I say, Heterometrus laoticus. Now this one's been less active in there. I'm hoping that's because they're in a better mood than the little one might have been, although he wasn't too feisty, to be fair to him. We shall pop him in his house, which is right here. Now this is only a little temporary home until he needs something bigger, and we'll get him a Komodo like we've got the spiders in, the big ones. But for now, he's got adequate space in here. He'll fit the hides perfectly. They're just, as you can see, nice little narrow, deep, but not, they're still shallow. So they go in quite a lot, but they're shallow, so he'll fit in them perfectly, I think, or she, who knows. And I've left enough substrate in there that they can dig about a bit, so that should be all good. Just enough room to sit there. And I've put these fake leaves there in the hope that that extra bit of shade by the hide might encourage them to sit a little bit further out of the hide, maybe once in a while. without feeling too insecure. So maybe we'll get to see them a bit more often than we might otherwise, because they are very nocturnal. But hey ho, I'll give you a good look at this one. Ooh, now that was my fault, because I scratched my finger accidentally along the side of the plastic. So that's woken them up. As you can see, we'll get the lid off, see exactly what we're dealing with mood wise. Like I say, they are a bit grumpy, this genus, so I'm told, and so I've seen, but they're also not very prone to stinging. Even when they hunt, they rarely sting some prey. Well, a lot of them rarely use their stinger to eat. There we go. There they are. So what I'm going to do to get them in here is what I did to the other one. But I'm going to use the lid because it's a much bigger scorpion. And I don't want to piss it off too much, so I'm going to take the lesson of the spiders, a nice consistent force along one side that it can't really push up against, and it should just back away from it and walk in. So we'll tip it a little bit, just gently coax it backwards. Need to go this way, my friend. He's having a little pinch. Okay, you need to get out that way, mate. You've got something to walk onto there, look. You're all good. Okay, you don't want to leave that pot that way, fair enough. If you can go this way. Okay, you are quite grumpy, aren't you? Well, I've also been told that if I need to, I can pick you up by the sting, which I've not done before, so I'll do it gently. Okay, that's actually handier. Will you go? No. Well, this is fun. This way. Come on. Okay, see, I just feel like I'm pissing off a scorpion right now, so I'm hoping we can do what we do to spiders and distract them with something to eat. But if need be, I will just catch cup them instead of annoying them anymore, because I don't really like doing that. Let's see if he figures it out that that's food. Okay, now you must know that's food if it's hopping about. Come on, you can take that, cricket. Okay, maybe this isn't going to work so much. Let's distract him once more with it. And while he's distracted, we'll just do that. It's a lot easier. That's you done. Pick your favourite hide, mate. It's yours. That one? Right, I'll remember that. Please answer the door if I knock. I'll have a cricket on me, promise. So that's him done. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? And I thought the slow, more docile, less agile, older, bigger one would be less of an issue. Oh dear. Anyway, that's 2 scorpions rehoused. And 2 more arachnids at the Arachnophiles. Huzzah! Awesome, well that was fun, my introduction to scorpions, thanks to this one. But we got there in the end. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, do leave a comment and like and subscribe and all that nonsense. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.